Hi, thanks for joining me on another talk. And this talk is about building God's house. And I've just been reading, last few days in my quiet times, the book of Haggai. And chapter 1, verse 2 says, "Thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, saying, This people say, the time is not come, the time that the Lord's house should be built. Then the word of the Lord by Haggai the prophet, saying, Is it time for you, O ye, to dwell in your sealed houses, and this house lay waste?" Then verse 6, "You have sown much, and bring in little." Verse 7, consider your ways. So what's happened? The people then, I think it's just after the exile, isn't it? Because it's talked about Haggai the prophet and Zerubbabel in Ezra, and of course it's Zerubbabel who rebuilt the temple. And it talks later on how verse 14, "And the Lord stirred up the spirit of Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, the governor of Judah." And then it talks about how they came and did the work in the house of the Lord their God. So they came together, they were building God's house. And later on, it talks about how the glory, because I think it was like smaller than the first temple, wasn't it? And it says how God, he will shake all nations. And he says, "I will fill this house with glory, saith the Lord of hosts. The silver is mine, and the gold is mine, saith the Lord of hosts. The glory of this latter house shall be greater than of the former." So when you're building God's house, you're listening to his words, you're considering your ways, you're building God's house, he will then bring blessings. So the way that we build God's house, it's now by building the church. Well, Christ builds his church, but he uses us to get the word out. So if you're focused on, let's not be all just focused on our own thing, but focused on the bigger picture of preaching Christ to build God's house. Then we'll know his glory. We will then know his blessings. Okay, thanks for watching, and God bless you.